Do you find gaming fun? Do you suffer from mental disorders? Well, now gaming is a mental disorder. Hey guys, I'm Chantelle from SmackNPie, and you're watching The Guy Gaming Show. News and media outlets are now discussing gaming as a disorder, which stems from a decision made by the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization, also known as WHO or WHO, has made a statement regarding gaming addiction in their new ICD-11 as a legitimate problem. However, their statement was worded so vaguely that news outlets everywhere have misconstrued what they meant. WHO has classified that video game addiction, or gaming disorder, is an impaired control over gaming, increasing priority given to gaming over other activities to the extent that gaming takes precedence over other interests and daily activities, and continuation or escalation of gaming despite the occurrence of negative consequences. All of this falls under what addiction is. TheVerge.com has tried and failed to get the meaning of addiction and has pointed out that some professional people don't believe that gaming addiction exists. The Verge has also pointed out that this will further stigmatize gaming and gamers, which is true, but then they brought out that most believe that video games are the reason for school shootings. The more that we read in The Verge's article, the more it seems like they're trying to discredit addictive behavior and discredit video games. Wired.com doesn't truly believe in gaming addiction as a problem in the gaming community, bringing in who they classify as experts. Some of these experts do bring out that some people play games as a coping mechanism for other mental health problems and other disorders, which is correct in some sense. Some people do in fact use video games to cope, but they fail to realize that alcoholics and people addicted to drugs can be considered to be doing the same thing. When looked at from the right angle, anything can be considered a coping mechanism, even when it's something terrible. The people at Wired don't notice that addiction is a problem that occurs with or without mental disorders. Even small websites and tiny news outlets are reporting on this. A good example is The Loop on golfdigest.com. They criticize this disorder by saying addiction to video games doesn't exist, while saying that if it does exist, it exists in everyone who plays video games. Another example is metro.co.uk. They point out that there are gamers who don't believe in gaming addiction, thus trying to discredit gaming as an addiction. A phrase said in the article that helps prove this was, when asked his opinion while streaming, Ninja was pretty scathing on the issue, saying, "So when you watch 10 hours or 20 hours of TV a week, is that a mental illness? Is that a disorder?" Even gaming companies are misconstruing what WHO meant and are worried that the organization is trying to cut down on video gaming, when in actuality, the World Health Organization is merely trying to help gamers who are addicted get treated. But there is some good news for WHO and gamers. There are people who are trying to help rid addiction and avoid saying that all gamers are addicted. It still comes off as wrong though. For example, NBC News has been trying to show how gaming addiction affects gamers and that not all gamers are in fact addicted and go by what WHO says. They merely showed that there are some people who are afflicted with this disease and how it has impacted certain gamers who had to change their lifestyle due to their gaming disorder. NBC News has been trying their best to show the line between this disorder and casual gaming, but are having some difficulty due to the fact that a lot of people are having trouble coming to terms with the truth. People can be addicted to anything. With all of that being said, I believe we as gamers need to sit down and have a serious conversation about this. Yes, not every person who plays video games is addicted, but there are still a few of us out there that are. We should start to consider what the effects of video games on children are. We should converse about where video games are headed, and we should discuss how ethical game systems that are made to be addictive are. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to hit that like button, and if you're new here to SmackNPie, hit that subscribe button. I'm Chantelle. Until next time, peace!